Always good to be bogey-free so far the round of the day. Just kind of a general assessment heading into the weekend.
Yeah, I think I've only had one bogey over 2 rounds, so the game's in a good place. I'm hitting plenty of fairways, plenty of greens, and like you say, I'm in a good position going into the weekend.
I know big couple next weeks for you, sitting just outside 125. How much are you thinking about that? How much is that on the mind when you're out there this week?
If I'm being truthfully honest, I'm not, because I've got everything to gain, nothing to lose. I'm in a position now where, if worst comes to worst, I'm probably back to Corn Ferry finals, or even could have status through being from 126 to 150. So my goal is to get in the 125, and other goal is to win. So I've got nothing to lose and a lot to gain. And yeah, I'm just going to keep the foot to the floor and make as many birdies as possible.
One off the course record, I think, today. Just what was working well for you today?
Everything. I drove it super straight in the fairways, long approaches. I mean, I hit every green today, so I had so many chances. I actually missed probably 4 or 5 inside 10 feet, so it could have been ridiculous.
Did you know coming to 18 that to tie the tournament record was out there for a birdie?
No, I didn't.
Or with a putt either?
No idea.
What was the lie like on 18? Off the tee into the rough?
Yeah, it was dead. I mean, I had nothing. I hit pitch and wedge because I literally couldn't advance it any further. I mean, and that's what it's like out here. 1 yard out the fairway, you're in deep gunge. But if you miss it a bit wider, sometimes you can get a lie. But yeah, I mean, 18 is one of those holes, risk reward. I mean, even if you hit it in the fairway, it's not a given birdie. So like you say, me and my caddy just decided we'll lay up and give ourselves a good number, and didn't hit the best wedge shot, 3rd shot, but yeah, I mean, happy with my day.
And that putt there for birdie, you're pretty darn close.
Yeah, it looked like it was just going to break to the right, and then it obviously just pulled off to the left there. But speed's been good today, and like you say, I've hauled my fair share of putts out there, but it's been coming. I mean, first round, I'm not sure what the stats are like, but yesterday I played exactly like I did today. I missed more fairways, but approach play was on the number. So it was I came off yesterday so frustrated, and that was a new putter yesterday. It went straight back into the locker. So I got the Old Faithful back out, and yeah, happy with that.
Which is the old one?
Old Faithful's Odyssey number 7. I've had it since China days, so I've had it for 7 or 8 years now. It got me out here, so sometimes it just needs to be benched just to fire itself back up. So it worked.
What made you decide to put it back in the bag today?
Because I putted so bad yesterday. I mean, I didn't put so bad. I just didn't hole anything. I think I holed 2 putts yesterday, 2 1-putts, all the rest 2 putts. So, and it just felt like, I don't know, I didn't know what it was doing. Not used to it. It's a new something new for me. So I just kind of thought, yeah, it's time to put the old one back in.
These 3 weeks that you have ahead of you, is it similar to last summer when we were with you? And do you have comparison? Can you draw off of it and the success you had in Columbus?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously this time last year was a crazy time in my life. Had our first child, and then get my PGA Tour card, but like you say, I mean, I'm in a good spot mentally, physically. My game's good, so I've got nothing to worry about. I mean, caddy keeps saying to me that you should be in the contention every week. It's literally, the game is in a very, very good spot, and I don't know what it is, but I feel calm. I feel chilled, feel confident, and yeah, I know the position I'm in, but like I've said, I've got everything to gain, nothing to lose, so I'm just going to keep rolling with that.
You had a couple of rounds approaching this neighborhood back-to-back at the John Deere, didn't you?
Yeah, I played solid at the John Deere, finished 6th, I think. And I think I can draw off that, because Sunday didn't quite go my way. I missed a couple of short putts coming down the stretch. But I think my mindset over the weekend is just going to be pedal to the floor, and like you say, my game's in a good spot where I think I can do pretty good.
The conditions look
Are you not worried about the bubble because you're trending up, whereas some guys have been kind of hanging around there for the last month, and it's probably getting to them, whereas is there something to be said about your confidence?
Oh, for sure. I mean, just look at the last 2-3 months. I mean, I led the US Open through 33 holes, felt super comfortable. Obviously didn't fit. I mean, I finished 30th, which is still a good result. John Deere. Last week I played 3 awesome rounds of golf, just had 1 bad round, which was the second day, and yeah, there's plenty of good golf in there and there's plenty of good rounds, but I think putting 4 of them together is probably the hardest thing in the game. But hopefully, fingers crossed, my average round was yesterday and I can just keep kicking on.
Do you look at the numbers at all of the standings, or have you not followed them?
I mean, I know where I am, and I asked a question to the commissioner, Jay, of what's going to happen with the guys, the live guys. So I know what's going on, but I don't look at it on the golf course, because one hole you can go from being inside the number to being outside the number. So I think a good solid week this week will take care of things.
What would it mean for you to get to play in the FedEx Cup playoffs as a rookie?
I mean, it'd be incredible. That was one of my goals from the start of the season. And after 8 events, missing 8 cuts in a row didn't look very promising, but I always knew my game's good enough, and yeah, I mean, another goal of mine is to win, so why not do both at the same time?
The conditions looked a little easier this morning with the wind down a little bit. Did you think a 63 was out there?
I knew, yeah, based off yesterday of how solid I played and how my game is at the moment, I was going to hit a lot of fairways and have a lot of wedges. I mean, I left probably 4 or 5 out there, and that's not over-exaggerating. I actually did. But that's golf, and I'm happy with 63, 8 under, in a good position moving into moving day tomorrow.
Thanks, Cal.
Thank you.
Yeah.